Yes, Prabhuji, you can start.
Gopya uchu jayati te dhikam janmana braja shrayata indrira shashvadatrahi daita drishyata dikshutabakas tvaidrita sava svam vichinvate sharada udasaye sadhu jasata Sharashi Jodara Shri Mushadrasha Suratanathate Shulkadasika Varadhanitnato Nehakim Vadha Vishjalapyaya Vyalarakshasa Varshamaruta Vaidyutanala Vrishamayatmaja Vishvato Bhaya Rishabhate Vayam Rakshitamuhu
Nakhalu Gopika Nandano Bhavan Akhila Dehinam Antar Atmadir Vikhana Sarthito Vishwaguptaye Sakha Udeyivan Satvatam Kule Virachita Bhayam Vrishni Duryate Charanamiyusham Sansrate Bhaya Karasarohuruham Kanta Kamadam Shirasi Dehina Shri Karagraham Rajajanartiham Virayoshitam Nijajanasmaya Dvansanasmita Bhaja Sakhe Bhavat Kinkarismano Jalaruhananam Charudarshaya
Pranatadehinam Papakarshanam Trunacharanugam Sriniketanam Farnifanarpitam Te Padambujam Krinukuche Shunaha Krindihrichayam Madhurayagira Valguvakyaya Buddhamanokya पुष्करे क्षणा विधि करीमा वीरमोह्यति आदरसीदुना प्याययस्वनः तव कथामृतम् तप्तजीवनम् कविरीडितम् कल्मषापहम् श्रवणमङ्गलम् श्रीमदाततम् भुवि गृह्णन्ति ये भूरिदा जनाः
प्रहसितं प्रिय प्रेम वीक्षणं विहरणं च ते ध्यानमङ्गलम् रहसि संविदो याह देस्पृश कुहक नो मन शोभयन्ति चलसि यद्व्रजात् तारयन् पशून् नलिन सुन्दरम् नाथ ते पदम् तिलतृणाङ्कुरे सीदति तिल कलिलतामन कान्त गच्छति दिन परीक्षये नीलकुन्तले वनरुहाननम् हे वृदाव्रतम् धनरजस्वलम् दर्शयन् मुहुर् मनसि न स्मरम् वीरयच्छति
प्रणतकामदम् पद्मजार्चितम् धरणिमण्डनम् देयामपदी चरणपङ्कजम् शान्तमं च ते रमणनास्तने स्वार्पयादिहन् सुरतवर्धनम् शोकनाशनम् स्वरितवेणुना सुस्तुचुम्बितम् इतररागवी स्मरणमण्डनम् वितरवीरना स्तेदरमृतम् अतदियाद् भवान् आनिकाननम् त्रुटियुगायते त्वम् अपास्यताम् कुटिलकुन्तलां श्रीमुखां च ते जड उदीक्षतां पक्ष्मकृदृशाम्
अतिसुतान्वया भ्रातृबान्धवान् अतिविलङ्घ्यते अन्त्यच्युतगतः गतिविदग्धव ओद्गितो मोहिता कितवयोषिता कस्तचेनिषि रहसि संविदं ऋष्ययोदयं प्रहसिताननं प्रेमवेक्षिणं बृहदरोक्ष्या वीक्षधाम ते मुहुररति स्पृहा मुह्यते मना.
ब्रजवनौकसां व्यक्तिरङ्गते ब्रजनिहन्त्रिलं विश्वमङ्गलम् त्यजमनाक्षणा त्वस्पृहात्मना स्वजनहृद्रुजां यन्निषूदनम् यत्ते सुजातचरणम्बुरं स्तनेषु भीताशनैः प्रियदधीमहि कर्कशेषु तेनाटवे मतसि तद् व्यततेन किस्वित पूर्वादिभिर्भ्रमति धीर्भवदायुषां नाम जयति तेऽधिकं जन्मना व्रजा शयत इन्द्रा शाश्वतद्रोही दयति दृश्यतां दीक्षुताबुकान् त्वयि दिता सवा त्वं विचिन्वते हरे कृष्ण.
Hari Bol, Hari Bol.
हरे कृष्ण.
So we'll continue the 10th verse, 9th verse. Tava kathamritam tapta jivanam kavibhiriditam kalmashapaham Shravanamangalam Shrimadattatam Bhuvi Grinanti Te Bhurida Jana. So today we will be taking the third line, Shravana Mangalam Shrimadattatam. But can we summarize in 5 minutes what we had done in the last class?
This Rupa Mataji is not well,
Okay.
and this Renuka Changrani Mataji is willing to summarize.
Okay, they can summarize a little bit.
Yeah, Renuka Mataji, kindly unmute.
Yes, Prabhuji, I've unmuted.
Yes, the previous class you can.
Yes,
That will be nice.
I've written the notes because she's not well, na? So I've been writing it. So we did Kavibiriditam Kalmashapaham. So all the great devotees of the Lord, including the 12 Mahajanas, are Kavis because they drive away the Kalmashas. Then we spoke about the transcendental Kavis. Srila Prabhupada, when he went to the West to spread Krishna consciousness, all the
Some echo
hippies.
is coming. Can you just check your audio?
Okay. Hare Krishna, Prabhuji, now.
Little far from this mic.
Now it's better.
Yeah, okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
So transcendental Kavis. Srila Prabhupada, when he went to the West to spread Krishna consciousness, all the hippies were turned into devotees. Srinivas Acharya started converting Malechas into devotees. Rupa Sanatan and Jiva Goswami gave the seva of publishing books on Krishna consciousness and various other texts to Srinivas Acharya, Shamanand Prabhu and Narottam Das Thakur, but these treasures of Krishna Katha were stolen by dacoits. So Srinivas Acharya stayed in Vishnupur to try and get the texts back from the dacoits, and for 1 month he did Bhagavatam Katha and the dacoits became devotees. The chief dacoit then gave the stolen books back and helped Srinivas Acharya to print these treasures of Krishna Katha, and the whole village of dacoits became devotees. Krishna Katha, when spoken by bona fide acharyas in parampara, has the power to remove kalmashas. Then we discussed that there are 3 types of kavis: Tamoguni Kavi, Rajoguni Kavi, and Satoguni Kavi. The Tamoguni Kavis talk about all useless things like wine, gambling, cheating, illicit sex, intoxication, etc. The Rajoguni Kavis talk only flowery words, which are very entertaining. They have an entertainment value and nothing else. The Satoguni Kavis talk only Gyan, but that does not remove kalmashas. When we listen to bona fide spiritual masters, then only our kalmashas can be removed. Kalmashas are kama, krodha, lobha, moh, mad, matsarya, ego, confusion, illusion, etc. Then from the scriptures, we discussed the various examples, like Prahlad Maharaj gave katha to demons to remove their demonic qualities. Lord Krishna removed Arjuna's confusion by giving him the Bhagavad Gita. Diti's propensity to kill Indra changed after she heard Krishna Katha. Her kalmashas were destroyed. The Bhakti Vruksh classes remove confusion in devotees of all age. Jagai Madai became devotees, their kalmashas were destroyed. Ratnakar became Valmiki after he heard Katha from Naradji. Ajamal's association of Vishnu Doots and Yam Doots and the conversation of these devotees changed him. Shukdev Maharaj gave Katha to Parikshit Maharaj, which helped Parikshit Maharaj to destroy kalmashas. Sham Sundar Prabhu became a devotee from a drug peddler and addict. When Dundukari heard the Bhagavatam Katha from Gokarna, he got liberated. Prahlad Maharaj was given Katha in the womb of his mother by Naradji. Mrigari, association with Narad Muni, convinced him to give up the sinful act of half killing the animals for pleasure. Gyan and Vairagya, the sons of Bhakti Devi, were revived by Bhagavatam Katha in Vrindavan. Jadabharat spoke Krishna Katha to Maharaj Raghugana, who was full of pride and false ego due to his position as a king. Lord Kapila spoke the Sankhya system of philosophy to his mother Devuti Mata. Narad gave Katha to the 100 sons of Daksha. Chaitanya Mahaprabhu changed the heart of Mayavadis in Benares like Prakashananda Saraswati and other Mayavadi philosophers. Dhruv Maharaj's determination to follow the Katha of Naradji changed his life. Chaitanya Mahaprabhu spoke Katha to Rupa and Sanatan Goswami, and they became pure devotees and wrote many great spiritual literature. Haridas Thakur reformed the prostitute and she became Haridasi. Jananand Maharaj spoke Katha in the African nation of Congo and converted many people to devotees. And our Guru Maharaj, His Holiness Gopal Krishna Maharaj, was given the task of preaching Krishna consciousness in countries like Russia and China. And today we have a large number of devotees from these countries. Hare Krishna.
Very nice, very nice. Very nicely summarized. And
Thank
how
you,
many
Prabhupada.
times we listen all those things, actually, and it enriches us, and it it gives us more pleasingly, and it's like the nectar is flowing again and again, and it helps to increase the bhakti. So okay, so we have already discussed this katha is amrita, and it is a divya amrita. This is the first guna. It is not like the material amrita which is found in the Svargaloka, or it is found in among the Nagalokas, or in the moon, the amrita. It's not like that. That is the first quality. Then it is says that it gives soothing to the tapta jivanam. That is the second quality. Whatever we are suffering, adi daivika, adi bhautika, adhyatmika, that tapta jivanam can be given solace. Like Chaitanya Mahaprabhu says, Cheto darapana marjanam bhava mahadavagni nirvapanam shreya kairava chandrika vitaranam vidya vadhu jivanam anandam buddhi vardhanam pratipardam kurunam pritasvadanam sarvatma snapanam param vijayate Shri Krishna Sankirtana. So, the Sankirtan movement, Katha which is going on, Samyaka Kirtana, Samyaka Gana, will help. It is like, the sun rays which gives the cooling effect to the Jivatma who is tapta in this material world. This is the second quality of the Katha. Third is that it removes all the kalmasham. And all the Kavis, all the Kavis, they always recite this Kathamrita. And they themselves nourish themselves and they nourish others. So here the fifth quality of the Katha is mentioned in the third line, fifth and the sixth quality. The Katha is Shravana Mangalam. It provides all auspiciousness in the people's life. Mangala. So, what is Shravana Mangala and Shravana Amangala? That we will try to discuss today. And Sri Madatatam. Sri Madatatam means it provides all types of opulences and filled with spiritual power. All type of wealth, all type of opulences, Shri. It provides all strength, wealth, name, fame, everything can just come by Katha Kirtan, by Katha Shravana. So, what is the meaning of Mangala? Why it is called as Mangala, Shravana Mangala? Because as soon as you start listening to the Katha, a desire arose in your heart to, to associate with the devotees. A desire arose in the heart to go to the temple. A desire arose in the heart to read Bhagavatam and Bhagavad Gita. And the most important thing is our kalmasha, it goes away, and the love inside our heart, which is there in the supta form, in the sleeping form, is revived. Mamevansha jivaloke jiva bhuta sanata. Manashashtani indriyani prakritisthani karshati. That we are Sanatan Ansha of Lord. And being the natural position to love and serve the Lord, that is revived. The process is start. And that's why it is called Shravana Mangalam. It helps to remove, this once you start this Shravana, and why it is Mangala, it helps to remove dirt which is there in our heart. It tries, the Janma Mrityu Jara Vyadi circle is immediately stopped when you start connecting yourself to the Shravanam process. And that's why it is Mangala. And the main thing is that we should understand that there are two types of things, Shreya and Preya. Shreya is connected with the soul and Priya is connected with the sense gratification. So, the Shravana Mangalam which is referred here in Bhagavatam is referred to the Mangalam of the soul. That the soul starts walking back to the spiritual world just by listening to the Harikatha. And that's why it is all auspicious. So, Sri Madatatam also will try to discuss. But now we'll open up the forum immediately to discuss these two words, Sri Madatatam and Shravana Mangalam. So the discussion would be, what is Shravana Amangalam and Shravana Mangalam, and what is Sri Mada? How is that this Katha provides everything, and it is the greatest benediction for the Jivatma. This Katha, it provides everything. So the Shri which is there in the material world, how that is different from the Shri what we get by Shravana Mangala? That is what we are going to discuss. So we'll start immediately the discussion with the group. Why this is Katha is Shravana Mangala and what is Amangala, Shravana Amangala. What is opposite to Shravana Amangala? That is means Tamogun Shravana, Rajogun Shravana and Satogun Shravana. What are the types of Shravana which is Amangala? Yes, Prabhuji, Pandyan Prabhu.
Yeah,
Who has
both
raised the
hand have
hands?
come up. Priya Mata has come
Priya
up.
Mataji has raised the hand now.
Yeah, please unmute.
Yes, Priya Mataji.
Krishna Prabhuji, Danvat Pranam Prabhuji.
Yes, Mataji.
Yeah, actually, immediately I remembered. Can we say the 18th chapter Bhagavad Gita 78 shloka?
Yes.
Which is Yatra Yogeshwaro Krishna, Yatro Partho Dhanurdhana,
Right.
and Tatra Shri Vijayabhuti Dhruvam Nitir Matir Mama.
Yes. So what is this type of Shri what we are mentioning about here?
The opulence.
Yeah, opulence. But what is the real opulence? I like to discuss this thing that
Yeah.
if we open the chapter number 16, see Shri also refers to wealth. What is there refers to?
Wealth.
Wealth and Sampada. It also refers to?
Sampada.
Sampada means you can say called Sampada means बोलते ना हम लोग wealth ये हमारी संपदा है क्या बोलते हैं हम लोग
Sampada.
So what is the Shri actually which is referred over here? So for that we have to go to Bhagavad Gita 16th chapter shlok number 1, 2 and 3. What is the real Sampada for Jivatma and what is the real Asampada? So there are two types of Sampada or two types of Shri. One is Asuri Shri and other is Daivi. So Lord says in the 16th chapter, Abhayam Sattva Shansuddhim Jnana Yoga Vyavastita Dhanam Damascha Yagyascha Swadhyaya Tapa Arjavam Ahimsa Satyam Krodhascha Tyaga Shantera Peshanam Daya Bhuteshu Lolutvam Mardavam Harichapalam Teja Shamadriti Shaucham Adrohanati Manita Bhavanti Sampadam Daivim Abhijatasya Bharata Bhavantam Sampada Daivi. So what is the Daivi Sampati? What is the real wealth? What is the real Shri? Lord Krishna explains that the real Shri by Shravana Mangalam that happens to the Jivatma is Abhayam. The first thing that happens in his life, Abhaya comes. That he comes to a situation where he comes to know that he is not this body, he is spirit, soul, and he is Sanatan, and that's why he is not going to die anytime. He is not, the body is going to live, and he is not afraid of anything in his life. That is the first thing that happens by Shravana Mangala. Shri, Abhayam, Sattva Sanshuddhim. The second thing that happens, the second Shri or the Sampada that happens in his life is Sattva. Goodnesses, Shuddha Sattva arises in his heart. Then what? Jnana Yoga Vyavasthitam. What is that Shri? Then knowledge, real knowledge that we are not this body, we are spirit, soul. Lord Krishna is the supreme personality of Godhead. We are his anshas. To serve and love is our constitutional position. Sambandha Gyan, Abhideya Gyan, Prayojan Gyan. This is what is revived by Shravana Mangala. Jnana Yoga Vyavasthita. His entire life becomes like a yogi where he tries to connect himself with the Lord. And that's why Jnana Yoga Vyavasthita by Shravana Mangala. Then danas damascha yagyascha. He goes on the path of giving, not taking. What is amangala shravana? When it is rajoguna shravana, tamoguna shravana, or satoguna shravana, he wants something in his life. He wants to steal. He wants to, only loot and acquire and enjoy. But when he does shravana mangalam, and the Shri that comes in his life is that he starts giving. He wants to now give. He doesn't want to acquire, and he wants to give for the pleasure of Krishna, pleasure of the Vaishnavas, pleasure of the, all the parampara. Dana. And what type of dan he will be giving? He will be giving tana, mana, dhana. Whatever he is able to give from the hand, from the body, from the money wise, from intellectual, he will be able to give. But it was Shravan Amangalam, he will try to loot everything. So that is the, real Shri. Danas damascha yagyascha. Damas. He is able to control his senses. Then yagyascha. He will be interested in satisfying the Lord. What is the opposite of yagya? Yagya, opposite is a bhoga. He wants to do everything for himself. So, now by doing Shravana Mangalam, he starts doing life of a sacrifice. He lives a life of a sacrifice. Yagyascha, swadhyayatapa arjava. Arjava means simplicity comes in his life. That is the real Shri. Then, ahimsa, satyam, akrodascha, satya, ahimsa. He will never ever, hurt any living entity. Never ever. Because he sees that every living entity is spirit, soul. And, the shloka which is there in Bhagavad Gita, which says, he sees everybody. Pandita Samadarshani. He becomes a Pandita of Samadarshani by Shravana Mangala, by listening to this Harikatha. And that is real Shri. That, he never does any hinsa. Ahimsa, satyam akrodascha, tyaga, shanti, upeshanam. Upeshanam, he has now not interested in his sex life. He is not interested in, anything which is related to sense gratification. And that is real Shri. That is the real Mangala. And he has daya. He has for bhuteshu lolutvam. He has daya for every living entity. He wants that every living entity somehow should be delivered back and sent back to the Golok Vrindavan. That is the real daya. He sees everybody on the platform of soul. So that happens when the Shravana Mangala actually happens, and that is the real Shri that comes in his life, that the daya comes. Daya, bhuteshu lolutvam, mardavam harichapalam. Mardavams. He becomes gentle in his life. And that is the real opulence, real Shri. Titikshava, karunika, surude sarva bhutanam. Shanta. Then it is said, Shanta, Titikshava, karunika, suhidaya, ajata shatru shanta, sadhu sadhu bhushana. Ajata shatru. He has no enemy in his life now. Shanta, that is gentleness comes in his life. Hari chapalam, tejaha, shama, dhriti. His stage increases because he gets up now in the Mangalarti. He does his chanting very nicely. He sees that his 16 rounds is completed in the morning. He recites the shlokas every day. His Atma Tejas increases. And he now has the greatest quality in him, Shama, tolerance. And that is the real Shri. Dhriti, Saucha, Droha, Adroha, Nati Manita. He never wants anything Mana Samman. Amanitvam Manadena Kirtanya Sadahari. That is what comes, and that is the real Shri. Bhavanti Sampada, and this is the real Sampada. And then in the fourth slok, Lord says, what is Asuri Sampada? But when we are not connected with the Shravana, Bhagavata Shravana Mangalam, we are not connected with that, then what type of Shravana we do? We do Tamoguna Shravana, we do Rajoguna Shravana, we do Satoguna Shravana. But this type of all Shravans are inauspicious. Why? Because they create, this fourth shloka of Bhagavad Gita 16th chapter says, Dambho darpo abhimanascha krodha parushyameva adhyana ajnanam jabhita tasya partha sampada asurim ajnanam cha abhijatasya. So when anything which is not connected with Krishna, the Shravana, when we do not listen the Shravan from the bona fide spiritual masters or Parampara, the Shravan of the material world will give Dambha, pride, will give Darpa, arrogance, will give Abhimanascha, Abhiman, and then Krodha, anger, then Paurusha, harshness, Eva, certainly ignorance will increase in our life. And this type of sampada, Dambha, Darpa, Abhimanascha, this is called as Asuri Sampada. We see Hiranyakashipu was the most powerful person. Nobody can match to that power. He had the entire 3 universe. He had all the money, all the power, all the control, which the so-called scientists, so-called people today cannot achieve what Hiranyakashipu achieved. So he thought that my Shri is with me. But actually, the Sampada, the Shri, the Sampada which he had is Asuri Sampada. And that's why he was not able to win over the Sampada which Prahlad Maharaj had. What we discussed before was that Sampada, Shri Sampada, which Prahlad Maharaj had. And even though he was not so much powerful, even though he was not so much, big, but then also the Sampada which Prahlad Maharaj had, that Shri Sampada, and because he had done the Shravana Mangalam in the womb of mother, and he was practicing it, that protected him. And ultimately, that real Shri Sampada, real Shri Madatatam happened in his life. Because he was connected with Bhagavata Shravan, Bhagavata Katha, Bhagavata Seva, and Bhagavat preaching. So we compare with the Shri or the power or opulence or what we say of Hiranyakashipu and Prahlad Maharaj. What did Prahlad Maharaj have? Prahlad Maharaj had this Shri, and that's why he was successful. Then we compare the life of Vritrasura. Vritrasura previously was Chitraketu Maharaj. And in Chitraketu Maharaj, what happened? He actually was the you can say unconquerable, and only one Chhatrapati, he was, the whole world was under him. He had all opulence, all money, everything. But then also he was not satisfied. Why? Because he didn't have a son. But the real Shravana Mangalam happened when Naradji and Parvat Muni, Angira Rishi came in his life. And when he got association, and then he got the son. And a long story that how the son died, And then in the next life, by the blessings of Naraji, how he became Vidyadhara. And in Vidyadhara, he offended Parvati Mata and then became Vritrasura. And in Vritrasura, after the third life, when, so he went to all the lives. But the conclusion that he gives in the war against Indra is the real Shri of the three lives that he comes. What he says in the conclusion, he says, aham hare tava pad ekamulo dasanu daso bhavitasmi bhuya manasmaretastu pater gunanste grinanti vaka karoti kaya. He says the real Shri is not what I was saying, or not the heavenly kingdom, or being, I am the most powerful asura. No, what I want, the real. Aham hare tava dasa pad ekamulo dasanu das bhavitasmi bhavi. I want to become dasanu das. So this is the real Shri. Real Shri. Tava pad ekamulo dasanu das. Then what is the real Shri? Manas maretas upestu gunanstave. I should remember always my mind should remember always you. Then, and what my jiva should be doing? My jiva should be always, speaking about gunan vaka. Always your gun should be coming from my vaka. And what I should be doing by my kaya, by my body, karma karoti kaya. Then he says about Shri that nanaka prishtam nacha paramishtam na sarva bhomam na rasadhipatyam na yoga siddhim punarbhavamba samajyasya tvam virahasya kanksha. That I do not want nanaka prishtam, means the heavenly planet Dhruloka is called Naka prishtam. I do not want that. Nacha paramishtam. Paramishtam means Brahmaji's planet. I do not want that. Na sarva bhomam. I was the king, Chitraketu Maharaj. I do not want that. Sovereignty of the whole earth. Na rasadhipatyam. Sovereignty of the lower planet is rasadhipatyam. I do not want the lower planet system. I do not want na yoga siddhi. Anima, Laghima, all siddhis. I do not want that. Apurara bhavamma. I do not want that. Samajyastas virharhya kankshe, being separated from you. By separating from you, if I get all these things, they are not the real Shri. Then what is the real Shri? He says, Mama uttama shloka janeshu sakhya. Uttama shloka jana. What is meaning the uttama shloka jana? Uttama shloka jana means devotees. Uttama shlok means Lord. And janeshu means they are persons who are serving. Sakhyam, I want association of uttama shloka, devotees. Sansara chakre bhavid, we will be wandering in our sansar chakra because of swakarma. But the main treasure, main Shri is association of devotees serving them. That is what Vritrasur says. Then what does this Yamalarjun Vraksha? They were the Kubir sons. And they were enjoying in the Shiva, Parvata, Kailash. And then Naraji came and cursed them because they were affluent and they were so much madanda because of their. But when coming in association with Naraji, and then they became a tree with the blessings of Naraji in the Gokula, and 100 years they were tree, and then they were able to see the darshan of all the devotees in the Gokula and listen all. When they got liberated, now what did they ask after getting liberated? And that is the real Shri, because the Shravana Mangalam happened to Yamala Arjun throughout their life. 100 years they were in the Gokul. And that 3.5 years what they were waited for darshan, and during that the Shravana Mangal happened to Yamla Arjuna trees. And what did they wanted after that? And that is real Shri. They say in the 10th canto, 10th chapter, shlok number 38, Vani gunanuvad kathenu shravano kathayam hastescha tvam karmashu manvastva padayonaya Spritayam shirastava nivas jagata pramane drishti satam darshanastu bhavatnunam. So the translation, Prabhupada, they just written, henceforth, may all my words describe your pastimes. May my ears engage in oral reciprocation of your glories. May my hands and legs and other senses engaged in action pleasing you. And may our mind always think of your lotus feet. May our head offer your obeisances to everything within the world. Our head offer obeisance to everything within this world, because all this are your different forms. And may our eyes see the form of Vaishnavas who are non-different from you. This is what is real Shri, this Yamla Arjun trees are asking for. So, this is what we should try to understand. We see from the life of Raghunath Das Goswami, from Rupa Goswami, Sanatan Goswami, how they were great ministers. But Tyaktva Turuna Ashesha Mandalapati, they were Mandalapatis. But they left everything because they got the real treasure. And we know the katha of Sanatana Goswami, how a Brahmin came after the tapasya, Shivji sent him for that Paras Mani, and how the Paras Mani was thrown in the Yamuna, and the real treasure that was given was the Harinam Diksha, which he got it from Sanatana Goswami. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. So this is the real Shri opulence. So okay, so let us discuss more. If you can remember some other pastimes which compares to this real Shri which we are discussing, which the people got. And you can compare, like I compared between Hiranyakashipu and Prahlad Maharaj, then Vritrasur and Indra. So similarly, there are many other things which we can compare and say that this is the real Shri. Yes, please, Pandyan Prabhu, who has raised the hand.
Paramashakti Mataji.
Yeah, and Gita Mataji.
Yes, Gita Mataji also.
Yeah.
Paramashakti Mataji. Hari Bol.
Hare Krishna, Prabhuji.
Yes, Mataji.
Yes, Hare Krishna. Prabhuji, I'd like to speak about Srila Prabhupada.
Yes, very nice.
Srila Prabhupada is the biggest example here because he went with nothing to the West. He
Very
had
nice.
just 40 rupees. And
Yes.
today when we say Jai Srila Prabhupada, the love with which we say, I think it's the best Shri that he
Yeah. See, he had Bhagavatam with him. What he had?
The Bhagavatam with him.
Yeah, and he had nothing, only Bhagavatam and 40 rupees. And that Bhagavatam, that Katha, and his entire, in that hellish life which he was living in the America.
Yes.
What was he associating with? Entire night and day, only Bhagavatam. He was translating Bhagavatam, each and every word what we are seeing here. That what he was doing. And this Bhagavatam and the words of, the Guru Maharaj helped him. And, it gave him all the Shri, all the treasure, and all the opulence, unlimited opulence.
Yes.
Right?
And then what love he's got from the devotees and,
Yes.
what reverence he's got, I think that is the biggest Shri anybody can accumulate.
Yes. So this is the real Shri actually.
Yes.
But nowadays, people go for the Ashuri Sampada. What do people go for?
Asuri Sampada.
Dambha, Darpa, Bhimanascha, Ajnanam. That is what they get.
Yes.
Right?
Yes, Prabhuji.
And that's why we should understand what is real Shri.
Yes. Very beautiful, Prabhuji. That was a very nice translation we heard about. Like, this is what actual possessions we should have. Another thing, Prabhuji, this Shreya is not lost in this lifetime. It goes to the next. Whatever
lifetime,
accumulated
and
by our bhakti.
burning example just now you gave of Srila Prabhupada's life.
Yes.
That even for unlimited thousands and thousands of years, the glories of Srila Prabhupada will be sung more and more and more.
Yes, Prabhuji.
Huh?
Yes.
Why? Because he had the sampada. Which sampada? What we discussed.
Yes.
So if a person, like, if you see from Sudama's life also, he had this sampada, right?
Yes, Prabhuji.
And that was the real Shri. And because of that real Shri, the byproduct that he got was, that palace.
Yes.
It was the byproduct.
Yes.
But when you have Asuri Sampada, even if you like a Hiranyakashipu, everything will be stolen and everything will be lost.
Yes.
And we have seen in the material world how so big people are there, and within no time everything is lost.
Yes. Yes. Hare Krishna.
Yes. Gopavinita Mataji.
Hare Krishna Prabhuji, Dandvat Pranam.
Dandavat Mataji.
Hare Krishna, Dandvat Pranam.
Yes, Mataji.
I want to quote the example of Mrigari. And Mrigari, he told him to improve, Then later when Naradji came again to speak what is, because he gave him some mantra and he was doing it very nice and chanting of that mantra, then he was improved and he and jumping and not going very fast, Then Naradji was wondering why he's not coming properly, walking properly. Then he said that there were many ants, so I was jumping.
Main thing in the Mrigari story is, Mataji, is that he was worried about his livelihood. What? He was worried about his livelihood.
Prabhuji,
that if I take up this tank, how the livelihood? Naradji is told, don't worry. You just chant, everything will be arranged.
Yeah.
And by the mercy, what happened when he chanted? Entire village started coming and bringing all the fruits and everything what he was requiring. What he would have earned from more than that, the basic necessities he was getting. So what we are trying to, how this Shravan is Mangala and Shri Madatatam. So first thing that Shri Mada means, the qualities come, Daivi qualities come inside you. What? And because of the Daivi qualities, the byproduct that happens is, your life automatically gets maintained. Because Lord says, that ananyas chintayanto mam ye janaha pariyupasate tesham nitya abhiyuktanam yoga shemam vahamyam. Whatever you have, I protect, and whatever you require, I give it. Right? So that comes by ananyas chintayanto. And by how does this ananyas chintayanto happens? By Shravana Mangala. By
Shravana Mangala.
Yeah. So
listening
to the Mrigari by Naradji and keeping on his words, he started chanting, and the maintenance problem of his life had gone away. You understand? And that is a real Shri.
Ahimsa also developed in him, Prabhu.
Yes,
Daya and
ahimsa which we discussed just now, that is the real Sampada that developed. Huh? Okay, Mataji.
That is real Sampada you told.
Yes. Bhuvaneshwari Mataji.
Bhuvaneshwari Mataji.
Please unmute.
Unmute कीजिए Mataji.
Yeah, Prabhuji.
Yes, Mataji, can you compare Shravana Mangala and
Hare Krishna, Prabhuji.
Shravana Mangala and Shri Madatatam?
Yes, Prabhuji. Can I give the example of Ravana and Vibhishana? Vibhishana is the Shri Madatatam.
Yes.
Huh?
Ravana had, everything, but because of the Asuri Sampada, he had to lost everything.
Yes, Prabhuji.
And Vibhishana had the Daivi Sampada, Devi Shri. And that's Prabhuji. Why, even though lost, he received everything.
He received everything. Yes, Prabhuji. Yes. that. Yes, Prabhuji.
He received everything and he was able to win everything. Even and ultimately, even today, he is counted among the greatest devotees of Lord Ramchandra.
Yes, exactly, Prabhuji.
And that is what real Shri, because the real Shri is what we discussed just now. Abhayam, Sattva, Sanshuddhi. That is the real Sampada. That is the real Shri that one gets in his life by Shravanam.
Shravanam,
But
Kirtanam.
Shravana Amangalam, what is Shravana Amangalam? When we do Shravanam, like, Ajamil, what he went for taking the flowers for the Guru in the forest. And there he saw the scene that Vaishya was associating in the naked form, semi-naked form. And there he was talking, the Vaishya was talking. And listening to that talk and seeing to that, what happened?
He was influenced.
He was completely influenced, and because of that Shravana, that is Shravana Amangala. What is that is called as?
Yes, Prabhuji. Shravana Mangalam.
And what happened? Asuri Sampada developed in his life.
Yes, Prabhuji.
And whatever he had to lose.
He lost everything. Yes, Prabhuji. He lost everything.
Same thing happened with Duryodhana. Duryodhana had everything. But he had to lose because of the Asuri Sampada.
Yes.
Dambha, Darpa, Mana, Bhimanascha, Ajnana. This is Asuri Sampada that happens by Shravana Amangalam. When you listen the Tamasi Katha, when you listen Rajoguni Katha, when you listen from the, all these people, this type of Asuri Sampada comes in our life.
Yes, Prabhuji. And Shakuni was the main person to brainwash Duryodhana.
Yes. And because of that, they had to lose everything.
Yes, Prabhuji.
But on the contrary, we see Vibhishana, because he was doing Shravana Mangalam. What he was doing?
Shravana Mangalam.
He was doing Hari Katha, Hari and everything.
Chanting.
And serving. And because of that, Shri Madatatam. Shri came in his life. Entire Bibi. And it is said very nicely that Ravana had to do lot of tapasya. He had to cut down his 10 heads in front of Shivaji to get this Lanka. The same Lanka was given freely to Vibhishana just by bowing the head. Vibhishana just bowed down the head in front of Lord Ramchandra, and because of bowing down the head in front of Ramchandra, entire Shri and Laksh was given to him.
Yes.
He had not to do big tapasya. He had not to cut down his head like Ravana.
No.
So because of the Asuri Sampada, you have to cut down, you have to sprawl, you have to, have to suffer.
Suffer and hardship.
And hardly you get, like the material world people, they, Brajagun people suffer from morning to evening.
Yes.
बाद में जितना आता है उससे ज्यादा चले जाता है. एक झटका आता है, कोरोना आता है और पूरा निकाल देता है.
Yes.
So just by bowing down the head in front of Lord Ramchandra, what happened?
He got the whole Lanka. The whole plate was served to him.
Readily. And that is called as Daivi. That is all real Shri. That is called the real Sampada.
Yes, Prabhuji. Yes, Prabhuji. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna. Very good. Anybody else is there?
Paramashakti Mataji.
Paramashakti
Hare
Mataji.
Krishna Prabhuji, Dandat Pranam.
Yes,
Prabhuji, the prostitute, this Namacharya Haridas Thakur, she also, after listening to the chanting, she also became the Haridasini.
Yes.
Can we apply this?
Yeah, you can say that that is Kalma Shapanam that happened actually. That is Kalma Shapanam. But here we are trying to say the Srimada. So Srimada, you can say in that way that her opulence increased. What happened? Haridasi opulence increased so much that first her opulence, her name was bad name in the society. Name also is one of the opulences. नाम होना है ना, वो भी बहुत बड़ी बात है. So, because of listening and the words of Haridas Thakur, what happened? Her name was now taken throughout the Nagara as Haridasi, and she became Haridasi famous.
From a negative to a positive.
Yes. Very nice.
And
one.
can we this thing with Kapil Maharaj and Devuti Mataji?
Kapila Maharaj, how you can say that is Shri? Shravana Mangalam, it is there.
Shravana Mangalam there.
But what Shri happened to her?
She was got this. She was freed from this detachment, attachment.
Yeah, so that is one of the Daivi Sampada. Okay. But we are basically, we are dealing with incidents like, Sudama. We are dealing incidents like how Pandavas were very, they were become beggars. But then how they became the entire Samrat, right? Why? Because they are Shravana Mangalam. They had done the listening to the words of Lord Krishna, right? And you can say the Katha of Parikshit Maharaj, that he did the Shravana Mangalam. And he became Amara. Even today we are discussing Parikshit Maharaj and Shukdev Maharaj Katha. So that opulence, his name is even today everywhere, right?
Yes.
Like we are discussing about Prabhupada, that how his opulence is there and it will remain, 10,000 years coming. Okay, Sneha Barkul Mataji, again.
Prabhuji,
Anybody
may
else is there?
Prabhuji, may I
Another
add one
good
point?
example.
Yeah.
Hare Krishna, 1 minute.
Yeah,
Prabhuji, I would
another
like to,
example
okay, Mataji.
is Hare Krishna.
Go ahead, please go ahead.
Ha Mataji, yes, Padyan Prabhu.
Yes, another example. Hare Krishna. Can I speak, Prabhuji?
Yes.
We can give you at the last.
Yes, Prabhuji. No, I was
Pandyan Prabhu, who was there, new?
Prabhuji, new, nobody is there. I wanted to say about Narsi Mehta, Prabhuji.
Yes, Narsi Mehta, right, very nice.
He got all the, wealth, everything.
Yes.
And only all the, Shreya quality was there with him.
Yeah.
And,
he was involved into
got
Shravana
the-
Mangalam and Kirtanam also. Huh?
Yes, Shravanam Kirtanam.
And how Lord came, 52 times he came. His hundi was given, he had given hundi. He had taken loan and he had used that money for, all the Vaishnavas. And ultimately Lord came and gave that money back. How his wedding of the daughters were done by the Lord. How was the Shadi Kriya done by the Lord. So that is the real opulence actually. And that is the real Shri.
Prabhuji, Lord also agreed whenever he wanted, he will come.
Yeah, he had given that tambura, one swinging. Ektar he was given. Ektar was given, and whenever he used to sing, Lord is to come, and that is the real Shri. That is the real opulence. That is the real Sampada. Very nice, Prabhuji. Anybody else?
Yes, Prabhuji. One more.
New people?
1 second. Yes. Vijay Prabhu.
Vijay Prabhu. Yes.
Yes. Vijay Prabhu.
Prabhu.
Yes, Prabhuji.
Prabhu, I think big example can come of Narada when he was very.
Yes, right. Narada's previous life. Very nice.
He just with the sadhu sangha and just by eating their prasad and
listening to their kathas.
To their katha, that's where he began.
He became a spaceman. The highest spaceman. In the next life, he can go anywhere, anyhow, anywhere. And the greatest devotee.
Yes,
right? So that is real Sri. That is real. That real Sri remains even after the life. And the Asuri Sampada finishes over here. Right?
Yes, Prabhu.
Very nice. Very nice katha. Naradji's example of Shravana Mangalam and Sri Madhatatam.
Prabhuji, I would like to add something.
Yes.
This is about Sant Tukaram, when he was outlawed, outcast from the entire Samaj by the Brahmanas.
Yes.
And the thing, his Khati went right till Kashi. And then they deputed the female Brahmanas to find out what is he talking about. And when he spoke about the Bhagavad Dharma, the people who had come, they actually took to him as a guru. after what he preached about Bhagavad Dharma, so they forgot about Brahmanism, and these are written documents. And this, whosoever the Pandits have come, they were with him till right the end, till the time he went to the heavens. I mean, went to Goloka.
Yes.
So after listening to his Bhagavad Kathas and all, the Sri happened to their life.
Yes. So how the life changed, and even in the Tukaram we see how the Lord came and saved, many times. Tukaram ji. Huh?
Correct, Prabhuji.
Okay. Any other people are there? Sneha Mata or Gopavinita Mata again is there?
Yes. 2 more hands were raised that they have now dropped the hands. Mangesh Nigam Prabhu, do you want to speak?
Hare Krishna.
Yes, Mataji.
Okay.
Yes, Prabhuji, another example is the Bali and Sugriv. Bali was of the demonic nature.
Yes.
And he stole his brother's wife.
Yes.
So because of his demonic nature, he was Ramji supported Sugriv, and Sugriv had the association of Hanumanji. So, and because of that, he got Kishkinda back. Because he was on the correct side and he was supported by the Lord. And of course, he had the association of Hanumanji. So that is, if you are with the right this, then Lord will support you.
Right. You can give the
back.
association of Bali and Sugriv, right? That he had Asuri Sampada, and he was Shravan Amangalam. He was doing Shravan Amangalam.
Amangalam, exactly. So Bali was a classic example of Amangala Shravana.
Yes.
And hence Sugriv was supported, and eventually he got Kishkinda back.
Yes.
Also, another example is Dhruv Maharaj. When he got the bona fide guru like Narad Muni, he developed determination. And when he got darshan, he developed qualities like forgiveness. So he could forgive his stepmother, because of which he had actually come. And the byproduct.
And the real Sri that he got, when he didn't wanted anything, he said that it is like the glass pieces.
Glass pieces, and what I've got is the jewel.
Yes.
I was looking for glass pieces, and you have given me the jewel.
Yes.
And he got Dhruv Loka as a byproduct.
Byproduct. Dhruv Loka is not the real product, actually.
No,
you should understand. It's a byproduct.
The qualities of forgiveness, the qualities of determination are the actually Shri.
Yes, that is real Shri, and that is the real Shri that one should have.
Yes.
And that Shri comes by Shravana Mangala.
Yes.
Otherwise, people, when they are on the materialistic level, Rajogun level, Tamogun level, because of the ignorance, they think that this is only the real Shri. And they destroy their life. And ultimately, they are cultivating Asuri Sampada.
Yes, Prabhuji.
Yes.
Another thing is, we have seen our qualities improving. All of us. We have improved. Like
because of the Shravana Mangalam.
Yes, Prabhuji. Thanks to you, Prabhuji. That whatever.
And the real Shri is coming in our life.
Yes, Prabhuji.
And then Lord says in the Bhagavad Gita, Neha abhikrama nasho asti pratyavayo na vidyate swalpamasya dharmasya trayate mahato bhaya. This will save you from the greatest danger.
Yes, Prabhuji. Thank you so much, Prabhuji. I take this opportunity to thank you from all of us.
That this is the real Shri that is happening.
Yes.
Huh?
Yes, Prabhuji. Thank you so much. Hare Krishna.
Hari Bol.
Yes.
Next is Jyoti Mataji.
Yes.
Hare Krishna, Prabhuji. Dandavat Pranam.
Yes, Mataji.
Prabhuji, I don't know whether this example will come or not. One is Kaikai, because she used to listen to mantra. So whatever she had, like Bharat Maharaj, he did not get the opulence. In fact, on his own only he left everything.
So the Kaikai Mantrana is called Shravan Amangalam. What is it called as?
Shravan Amangalam, yeah.
So when Shravan Amangalam happened, then she actually wanted all the opulence. What? All the Ayodhya. Right. But she lost the Ayodhya. Because of the Shravana Mangalam. Right?
Right.
And she created, a problem.
Yes.
So whenever problems comes in a life, we should understand there is some Shravana Amangalam going in a life.
Okay.
And nowadays, Facebook, Twitter, internet, news, what they are feeding to the people.
Amangalam.
Shravana Mangalam. What they are doing?
Shravana Amangalam. Correct.
And what type of sampada or what type of wealth they are creating in the society? Asuri sampada.
Right. Yes,
Huh?
Prabhuji. Yes, Prabhuji.
Abhiman, Darpa, Agyan. That is what is going on.
Right, right. Prabhuji, can I give one more example? But I don't know whether it's right or not. What about Prachetas, Prabhuji? Because
What?
they came in contact with Narad Muni. Prachetas. They had come in contact with Narad Muni, and then Narad Muni had given them knowledge.
Yeah, but yeah, they went to Goloka. They went to Goloka. ठीक है. But here we are discussing more about these things.
Opulence.
Opulence. Okay, Renuka Mataji.
Thank you, sir. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna, Prabhuji, Dandavat Pranam.
Yes.
Prabhuji, I'd like to mention, can we mention Vidura? When he was, Prabhuji, when he was living in the palace and he had all the Shri and the opulence because he was the brother of Dhritarashtra. But when he was, kind of told by Duryodhan to leave the palace and he put his bow down and everything, actually he was very happy at leaving. He was not at all sorrowful, and he left the forest, and then he left the palace, and then he went and then he met Maitreya Rishi, and he also met Uddhava, who gave him so much knowledge about Lord. And when Lord had left had left for Dham, so actually the real Shri came into his life when he left the palace. When he was in the palace, he was never very happy, and I mean, though he had all the opulences, but the Shravan Mangalam actually came into his life after he left all the opulences. I mean, that's what, I don't know.
Yeah, it's sometimes it can be matched, but little bit we can improve on that. This example.
And Prabhuji, I also want to mention, what about Giriraj Maharaj? He also left all the Shri and opulences of his family, and
that you can give the real
that,
example.
and also he got the real, when he got the real Katha Amritam, and then everything for him was Shri Mangal.
Yes.
Yes,
That
and
was
today,
the real Shri, and his father had came with a blank check.
Yes, to Prabhupada.
Yeah, please give my son back.
Yes.
So Prabhupada says, take your check and take your son both back. And when the son was taken, today is Giriraj Maharaj Vyas Puja Day. So when he was taken to the psychiatrist,
yes,
the psychiatrist was asking, what is your...
प्रभुजी म्यूट हो गया. हरे कृष्णा प्रभुजी म्यूट अनम्यूट कीजिए प्रभुजी.
What is your real problem? Is Giriraj Maharaj told Janma Mrityu Jara Vyadi. So say, you don't know who you are the son. You say, no, I am Mamevansho Jivaloke. Huh? So he was giving all the answers from Bhagavad Gita. And that psychiatrist came out and told, if I remain for another half an hour, I will become mad. He's completely infected. So that is what is the real Shri that he got actually. Okay?
Yes, Prabhuji.
Anybody else? Gopi Mataji, yes.
Hare Krishna Prabhuji. Yes, Prabhuji. I asked about Pundrik, how after listening to those, then ultimately how he changed that Lord had to come to meet him. To ask you.
Yeah, associating with the sadhus, Pundalik, his entire life changed. And then ultimately the whole, the Lord of the universe came to him. That's right, very nice. That is Shravana Mangalam that happened, and that the real Shri came in the form of Vitthal in his life. Very good, Prabhuji. Very good, Mataji.
There are a few comments on YouTube, Prabhuji.
Yes, please.
One is from Balika Radha Mataji.
Yes.
Tukaram Maharaj having sampada of Lord's name. Then Gapa Mataji writes, Santa Tukaram was completely immersed in Harinam.
Yes.
And later the whole village followed him and sang his kirtans.
Very nice.
And then she writes one more. She cites one. Gapa Mata cites one more incident. The fruit seller lady who gave fruits to little Krishna and did not charge him at all was given valuable jewels, and she later devoted herself to Lord's name. When we associate with Lord, we win. That is what she writes.
Very nice.
So
Okay.
Yes, Prabhuji.
So Prabhuji, I think the discussion is over. So we can stop the class over here.
Yes, Prabhuji, definitely.
So we'll
Hare
say Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Tomorrow we can take Bhuvi